All right. Prager you. Let's see. How many people crossed illegally into the US this year? Let me tell you exactly how little I care about the immigration in America. I don't care. I don't care. Just let people into the country. Not that big of a deal. Just all right, let's see.
What's up, guys? Alder here with Prager U. Last year, millions of illegal immigrants.
Oh, my question is, if he asks how many is too many, I think he does in the thumbnail in this video. If he asks how many is too many, none. None is too many. There are literally empty parts of America that need labor and people to live there. So none is too many. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for
Poured over our southern border. So today, I came to California State University to see what students think about that and to ask them if they think we should have open borders. Let's go see what they say. Do you guys lock your doors at night?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, we do.
Why?
It's just the area that we live in. It's just more subject to high crime rates.
So you never know what's going to happen. So it's better to be safe than sorry.
Do you think it's fair for the U.S. to want to do the same, to lock their doors from people that they don't know who's coming through until they're properly vetted?
I wouldn't say that's the right thing to do.
I feel like this is not at all in any way, shape, or form the way that one should think about immigration, because that's now not in any way, shape, or form what the border is. It's not the door to your house. It is the door to the country in which your house is in, meaning it is not in any way, shape, or form something you need to worry about. You have a door to your house, so you can just lock that. I also lock my door at night because everyone locks their door at night because no one wants random people to walk into their house at night. So yeah.
That's a good question. Next one.
What do you think? I mean, these are the hard questions. What do you think?
I think there's a lot of good people that need a place to go. And I think that just ignoring them completely is not right. And we have so many resources here in America.
Honestly, I'm not too sure how to answer that question. That's something I do have to think about.
Should America have open borders? I don't see why I would say no.
I say yes.
I think they should.
To be honest, my parents are immigrants. I would like to have open borders.
Because I believe everybody deserves the American dream.
This country
Nice. Every student here is based. Absolutely.
was built off certain immigration.
They're not here for like bad purposes.
A lot of the people just are looking for better lives. I think the closed borders is a problem because it's splitting up a lot of families when you send.
Bro, closed borders is literally a problem that was created when it didn't have to be created to begin with. People would just come here to work. People would just come here to work and then go back home from Mexico to America, and they would go back with the money that they made. And that was fine, and literally no one gave a fuck. Because who cares? You know, it turned out that most people back then who immigrated to America didn't even want to stay that long. They just wanted an opportunity to make some money so they could go home and not be impoverished, which is a problem for some reason. I don't know. Weird that we even care about it now.
People back and you don't send them all.
What are some of the negative consequences of having an open border?
Well, anybody can come through, and that means if too many people come through, then the economy ends up getting affected, the workforce gets affected.
Right now, there's about $116 billion discrepancy between the amount of money that illegal immigrants take out of the system versus money that they put back in. Do the American taxpayers have an obligation?
This is because of the fact that illegal immigrants aren't legal, so they are not allowed to pay the taxes that they would be paying if they were legal. So that is on you, not on them. Thank you very much. You know, there are illegal immigrants that literally steal social security numbers just so that they can pay taxes, only to get nothing in return because they cannot. Because they're illegal immigrants. That's like once you get a job, you're getting taxed. You know, it's income tax. Federal income tax is a thing. Sales tax is a thing. Property tax is a thing. Yeah, you. The reason they don't get taxed all the way properly is because they're not citizens. And whose fault is that? Whose fault is it for making lines so hard to get into this country that people would even need to wait 10 years just to become citizens in the... Oh, right, conservatives. Right, the people who care so much about brown people getting into the country.
To pay for illegal immigrants that come here?
Yeah.
Why?
Systematic oppression is still a thing in its own right, and it's simply not fair.
We're just a lot more privileged. We have the resources to be able to do that, and they don't.
And the reality is no.
It's not an obligation.
I don't think we're obligated to help them, but I think as a moral standard, it would be nice if we could.
Do you know?
I feel like we are obligated to help them because of the fact that most of the people at the border The people trying to get in are refugees of problems that we created. You know, if the U.S. hadn't been so profligate and destabilizing Latin America and the Middle East, we wouldn't get so many immigrants from those areas now, would we? Would we? But of course, we love to start shit and not fix it when it comes back around, America, what goes around will never come around back to fixing it, I guess. I don't know. Terrible joke.
How many people cross the southern border this year?
I don't.
Take a guess.
Probably like 10,000? Higher? Oh, 50.
Do you know
What
how
was
many
the
people
question?
cross the southern border this year?
I don't.
Take a guess.
Probably like 10,000? Higher? Oh, 50.
Higher. Wait, how many?
Please no.
It's not an obligation.
I don't think we're obligated to help him, but I think as a moral standard, it would be nice if we could.
Do you know how many people cross the southern border this year?
I don't.
How many people in general cross the southern border this year? Why would you even care at that point? What's the point? That's how many people crossed the border in the whole year? You mean like people going from America to Mexico as well? These PragerU people, my goodness.
Take a guess.
Probably like 10,000?
No,
Higher? Oh, 50.
because they're thinking
much.
something
60.
else.
Thousands, 100,000s.
3 million.
Oh, 3 million.
Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, no, it would make sense if it was even more. Only 3 million? Come on. Coming from passing the border in general? Come on, bro. There's way more than that. Be honest about that question at least.
People came back. That's a lot. That's hard work.
And this is the highest number of illegal immigrant encounters in the history of the United States, having an open border with
You're an immigrant. Why do you think that? Oh, wait, maybe you're not an immigrant. Sorry. Maybe that was highly racist of me. But she seems and sounds like she would be an immigrant. So why would she even think that's horrible? Wow. If she was an immigrant, 3 million other people that are like me, but from the southern border. Okay. All right.
people coming over, you're bound to get bad people in the mix. Does that worry you?
A little. I think it's really hard, but there should be a way to relegate it.
So I think the system for that is called legal immigration. Does thinking about that make you
Having open borders would also be legal immigration. So I think that what you just said doesn't make any sense.
reconsider whether or not we should be an open border or not?
I feel like it does because obviously crime rate is high because of that. Yeah, I kind of forgot about smuggling drugs. Like that did not come across my mind.
Smuggling and drugs is something that happens kind of legally, all of those come through the border checkpoint. So whether you had open borders or not, it's the fault of the border patrol that they can't catch all these drugs and smuggled people coming in it's like their fault. So you're gonna have to I don't know, find a way to maybe just fix that problem. But of course politics is not about fixing problems. It's about having problems to fight about forever.
I've been hearing about Fetty now more than ever. Like, it's kind of scary. Like, that's like deadly stuff right there.
There's this one girl who overdosed on fentanyl. She passed away when she was a sophomore, so it was pretty tragic.
I think we should take more precautions, especially if lives are at stake.
And I actually went to the southern border a couple months
By
ago.
the way, those all come through the border legally through the checks. So again, that is not like illegals. That's not like illegals doing it. That's just really good smuggling.
And I did some
And also, the fact that the cartel exists. I mean, we could fix that with like the snap of a finger. But again, politics isn't about fixing problems. It's about having problems to fight about all the time.
right along with sheriffs. And what I saw firsthand is that the open border, and when you're not sending people back, it's creating a whole economy for these cartels to traffic drugs, to traffic humans, sex trafficking, human smuggling. So when you have open borders, you keep yourself open to the bad stuff as well. Did I make you think any differently on the immigration or the border crisis?
I feel like it did open my mind a little bit.
Well, you guys, that's a wrap for this episode at CSUN. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below.
PragerU has become so boring as of late. Yo, this is only a 10-minute video? Oh my god, I can just upload this. Bye.